Template mixing is really cool. I don't really have templates like rock, metal, pop, but more so my templates are really based around all of the inputs I need, routed how I need them. Drums are always going to be summed together. Bass, guitar, bass synth, main guitars, low guitars, octaves, leads, all the vocals, BGVs, oohs and ahs, main vocals, screams, and aside from having all of my presets saved, I also just like to have everything there at the tip of my finger so that as soon as I record something, as soon as a riff's written, we can hear how it sounds almost final mixed, mastered off rip. There's also going to be a mix bus with a pseudo master on it. The way I was taught to produce growing up was within seconds of somebody spitting something into a mic or playing something into an instrument, it should sound done. It should sound like it's produced. If a vocalist is recording, they should hear their voice back and they should be like, oh my gosh, I sound great. They should hear back a very polished vocal chain. And so I've always worked really hard to make sure that my system had no latency or that at least I could switch into a mode quickly with the tap of a button that would give me zero latency and also still be able to use and have engaged all my plugin chains and have a session with over 150 tracks with plugins on every track and plugins on the mix bus, which is really where the CPU gets eaten up, and have everything still work in this low CPU mode. And so basically, what that allows me to do is on the fly get stuff sounding really good and not guess on stuff where I'll hear where it will sound like once it gets mastered. I want to know right away what something's going to sound like. A lot of people complain with templates and they're like, oh, this is just one and done. To me, every template is ever changing. So, like I said, I don't have templates rock, pop, metal. I'm not using the same template for every project. But when I start working with an artist, I usually will create their template and start building it from scratch. Obviously, there's plugins and ways that I like to route things that get duplicated. Some of them I remember off rip, other ones might be a new thing I'm trying and I'll bring it in from sessions. But basically, I will pull mix moves and mix techniques and EQs from certain things to create what I think is going to be a cool template to start painting with this artist their song, because a lot of songs that I produced, people were writing the song in the room from scratch, producing it, recording it all at the same time. By the end of the day, we have a full song.